What's up guys, Techmaster back with another video. So, I never got around reviewing the iPhone 16 lineup. So, we got these phones 5 days ago, which is honestly pretty insane. We got the regular iPhone 16. They did continue to make the Plus model. So, we have this one, 16 Plus, Pro, and Pro Max, usual. So, you can pre-order these now. I never got around to reviewing these, but I plan on doing it right now. So the Pro models actually got bigger. We have a 6.3-inch screen on the Pro and a 6.9 on the Pro Max. They both have ProMotion and an always-on display. The iPhone 16 is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR display with no ProMotion or always-on. They all have an action button, which is cool this year. The Pros obviously get titanium. The 16s get aluminum. They all get Apple Intelligence, which is good because the regular 15 did not get Apple Intelligence. They also have the 16 has the A18 chip and the Pros have the A18 Pro chip. They also get a new camera control button, which is really cool. We get a 48 megapixel fusion camera on all these new phones and a 48 megapixel ultra wide, which will really help with low light on the Pro models and the super high resolution photos, macro photography. The 16 Pros get 48 megapixel macro photography and Dolby Vision recording. 120 FPS at 4K. 16 does not get that. The same optical zoom options. 16 Pro does get a 5x lens this year. Instead, that's when the Pro Max usually had that. They all get the dynamic island. Same emergency features. They do the Pro actually gets really good battery. Like this year, the regular standard Pro 27 hours compared to 22 and 33 on the Pro Max. So that's a pretty good advantage. The 16 Pro actually has the biggest, or not the biggest battery, but the same battery as the Plus model this year. The Pros get USB 3 ports. The 16 gets USB 2.0. They all get Face ID, 5G. Same stuff as around. The same prices as last year: $256 for the Pro Max at $1299, $128 for the Pro at $999, and $128 for the base model at $799. And then the rest same. 1 terabyte storage options for the Pro models and 512 gig options for the 15 or 16 models. These phones are super light. Obviously, Pro's 199 grams, which is actually pretty light for its size. 16 is lighter than the 15, surprisingly. Chipset is going to be better on the Pro, A18 Pro. It's only got one extra GPU core, 6-core GPU compared to 5-core. So I wouldn't personally say get the Pro models just because of the A18 Pro chip. The A18 will be more than good enough if you're getting the base model phone. And they did step it up from the A16, so you should see like a 30% better performance increase. If you have the Pro model and you have an older phone, like a 12, this will be a massive performance upgrade. I think it's like 70% faster, maybe even better in real world benchmarks. But anyway, cameras are great this year. I'm personally not going to be, we got video recording, front camera, and then I'm going to scroll down. We don't really need to go through all this stuff. Battery is going to be 16 Pro is really good this year, as I said. I'm actually going to compare it to the Plus model quickly. Yeah, so the Plus still gets a slightly better, but in terms of video playback, this is a big step up from the 15 Pro, which is last year, 23. You definitely get better battery life on the 16 Pro this year. And so yeah, I know that was a quicker review. I am at school, so I can't really be shouting out loud about this stuff. But if I had to review personally, I would probably go for the 16 Pro model. This is going to be the best one, I think. 16 is good. I think if you get the Plus, definitely go for the Pro. There's really no reason to get the Plus, especially since the Pro has practically the same battery. So it's $999. The 16 is good if you have a really old phone, but if you want a Pro model phone with ProMotion stuff, I would get the 16 Pro. If you have a 13 Pro or older, 16 Pro is not bad. If you have a 14 Pro, then probably keep it. It's not really worth the upgrade. And then for the regular 16, I would say if you have a 12, you could probably upgrade. But even a 13, because this phone is still 60 hertz in 2024, it's not the best deal when it comes to that. So I'd personally just get a 15 for cheaper. You can probably find those for 500, maybe like 600 maybe, but like it's going to be cheaper in the used market for sure than this thing. This thing is still sold by Apple. It's $6.99. I wouldn't really buy it brand new from Apple because the 16 makes more sense. But if you can buy it used, then do that. Or even get a 15 Pro. 15 Pro, this is going to be a much better phone than even the 15. You can probably buy this phone for if the same price, if not cheaper than the 16. That's a much better phone. You get ProMotion, always on display, A17 Pro chip, a pro camera system, macro photography. Like, you get better pro features with the 15 Pro over the 16. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, if I had to choose one of these, I would probably recommend the 16 Pro compared to the other models. And yeah, that pretty much covers up this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.